Hello my lovely people and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to take you on an updated house tour of my Japanese apartment. Here's the front door. I actually live on the 5th floor of my Danchi building and there's no elevator. I'm home. Always have to remember to lock the door here. I am a woman living alone after all. Okay, welcome to my house tour. This is the Genkan. So I am here in my Genkan. I'm standing in it barefoot, which is pretty naughty, but this is the front entry area of a typical Japanese home. So let me take you through it. Okay, so this is the Genkan or entryway of my Japanese apartment. I've tried to decorate it to make it a little cute and welcoming when you come in. And this was actually filmed last year, so it was still the year of the cow, year of the bull. I've just got some emergency lighting supplies and some masks, and of course my shoes in the Genkan because you are not supposed to wear them inside an apartment in Japan. Also this cat calendar, which is totally outing me for filming this a year ago. Coming in, this is the view that you see. If the doors are open, you can see into the other rooms, but here is the hallway off to your right and the hallway mirror sink situation. At first, I really was not behind this, but I'm definitely a fan now because it is quite easy to just stand in the hallway and brush my teeth and just walk around my apartment a little. As you can see, I brought a few things from home and it's just sort of stocked up with the basic necessities. Underneath there's a bunch of stuff that I do need to organize, or rather I have organized since, but yes, this is the TikTok famous flower soap. It's actually pretty lit, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, it's messy under there. So just to the right of this is my laundry area. I've got a rack for hanging up the wet clothes before taking them outside. I've got some maps covering up some big rips in the wallpaper that were already there, and the fly screen for the bathroom and the lids for the bathtub. And here is my washing machine. I'm so grateful to have one inside my apartment. Truly very convenient. Next up is my shower room or wet room, and in here I have the bathtub, some unfinished walls, and my heating equipment. Sorry about the shaky footage. So yes, that's my hot water boiler or whatever for the bathroom. It seems to be separate to the kitchen, and the bathtub is quite new and pretty lit, to be honest. So over here on the wall is the control panel, and this is to turn it on, and the top one is the bath temperature and the bottom one is the shower temperature, so you can set them to different temperatures in terms of the water heating. The shower is just by the door there. There's a light, and I put some plants in my bathroom and some nice shampoos and conditioners, some I brought from home. And it is quite humid in the bathroom, so sorry about the mold. I do try and stay on top of it, but it does tend to get out of hand. There's no ventilation fan in my bathroom. So that. Alright, next up is my lounge room slash spare room. And as you can see, I've got some exercise things, a bunch of gacha prizes, and some workout stuff again. And on this side, I have the cupboard, in which I have a few of my winter things. Winter is coming up. And in the top of the cupboard area, there's quite deep storage, but it's not particularly high. But I can fit a lot of things in there, so between seasons. This is the view of the couch. If throwback to the yellow couch from the last video, it's looking much better with a blanket thrown over it, so That's what I've done. And here is my kotatsu. At the time of filming this, it was still a little warm to have the blanket and everything on it, but I have done it up. It is a functioning kotatsu now. So in the warmer months, it's a nice little table. I'm actually sitting at it as I record this. And yeah, it's a great little floor desk. But in the winter and late autumn, it is perfect as a kotatsu. I have the blanket and the heater, and I really could spend hours underneath it. So yeah, I've really decorated this room with some nice little knickknacks, some things I've made, a bunch of stuff I've thrifted, and this one mirror in which I can get a good look at my outfits. And I just think it's quite cozy. The view is out onto other Danshi apartments, but I don't mind so much. Dun dun dun! Okay, I've really done my bathroom up since the last time you saw it, and my inspiration, I don't know if you can guess, but I'll put it on the screen. I'm so grateful to have a lid on my toilet. I bought a new seat. My friend gave me some decor. It's just nice. Welcome. This is my bedroom. Yay! So it's the next day. Actually, it's 2 days later. I didn't film anything yesterday, but as it got a little bit too dark the other day, I thought I would finish up filming my room tour today. And yeah, how about I take you on a quick little tour around my room? Let's go, come on. Alright, so this is the wall that connects to the other room. As you can see, the storage also includes this room. I've got a lot of clothing. It's a little embarrassing, but also not at all. I keep it quite organized in these boxes. I've got some extra shoes in here and a bunch of craft supplies. It's all a bit disorganized at the time of filming, but I have since tidied it up a lot. And of course I have my hanging rack in which I switch out my seasonal clothing. It just makes it really easy for me to access everything I need to get ready for school in the morning. And here's my bed. It's actually made up of 2 beds from IKEA that can stack or be separated or be one big double bed. And over in this corner you can see my desk and my bookshelves with some cute little decorations on them, and of course my trusty fan, because at the time of filming I was not an aircon girl yet, but we're there now. I have a lot of cute hair accessories and cute knickknacks that I picked up already in my time in Japan, and a bunch of earrings and things, most of which I brought from home. And shout out to anyone else who's into Q poskets, but I love them. Here's my little book collection at the time of filming. It's definitely grown since then. And just some storage for my skincare products, games, and craft supplies next to my bed. There is the glorious air conditioner that has been replaced. That's the new one. And some more cute decor items. I don't know if you can tell, but I like decorating every available inch of space in my home. And just in this cupboard we have various things assorted into these very convenient baskets, so I can pull them out and look through everything. And then I've just got this table, the printer, and some important documents and things, all just kind of sitting here, and underneath I can store my bag for school. Yeah, the room is quite cozy. I've definitely decorated it a bunch since then, and actually I've totally changed the layout by adjusting the bed, but it's a totally relaxing space for me, and I really enjoy spending my hours in here watching Netflix. So here is my kitchen, and as you can see, I am too tall for it, and I'm not tall. So this is my kitchen. As you can see, everything is really low, so one, I can reach everything in the tops of the cupboards, but I do have a bit of a sore back from washing dishes in the sink and leaning over the cupboard. Also, looking at this back, my sink is quite dirty. Please don't mind that, it's usually pretty clean. But anyway, in these cupboards I just have a bunch of baking supplies, various things, and here is my fridge freezer with the freezer down the bottom and the convection microwave on top. The fridge is pretty small, but it fits enough for me at least. And the freezer is just a drawer situation with another small drawer, and down the side you can see some recycling and things I need to take out. This little shelf has fallen down a few too many times, so I don't trust it anymore and it's no longer up, but it is pretty handy. And then I just have my information regarding my recycling and when to take my bins out and everything, and bin bags and the bins in question. And next to that is my pantry, quote unquote, but the bookshelf that I use as a pantry, and it's quite well stocked, which is very convenient for me. So the top shelf is some sweet snacks, tea and coffee. The next is breakfast stuff, miso soup, Vegemite, very important, and of course a Biscoff spread. Yes, you can get it in Japan, it's pretty great. Then I've got some veggies, some cute decorative pumpkins that, yeah, I never actually ate, whoops. Some baking I'd done, and the baking supplies, spices, other things, and the main supplies of rice, oats, and pasta down the bottom. I've also got a whole bunch of canned goods stuffed in beside my fridge in the cupboard there. And in the cupboard, it's your classic, just all my knives and forks, pots and pans, and cleaning supplies under the fridge. And on the opposite side of the kitchen, I have a small table and chairs. Sorry, my sewing machine and goods are next to it. And yes, you can see straight into my bedroom, but I actually really enjoy being able to open it all out and just be able to air the whole house out and see what's happening in the kitchen. I also have my best friend, the air fryer. I love it. I got it secondhand. It works really well. Sometimes the timer doesn't work, but that's okay. It's very easy to set a timer, so no problem. And yeah, so one last little view of my small but not really small Japanese kitchen. It's a vibe. And the last space in my apartment is my balcony. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen what it looked like when I first got here, / saw the last video, but this thing was covered in pigeon poo. And now I just think it's so lovely and cozy out here, and I can tell you, my plants are so small in this video. It's a year later and they are thriving. Absolutely thriving. But yes, investing in these things from IKEA and stuff, the floor tiles, totally worth it. So that's all for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video and seeing my apartment in Japan. You definitely can decorate it and make it super cozy. But it's been great. Bye bye!